back to the piece I was gonna hit, which was Free Roaming Adult Woman, and then hopefully hit one or two more pieces and one bit of play, which I think I know what my theme might be on that one, but we'll go for Free Roaming Adult Woman. Blood test booking, aubergine cooking, meeting leading, potato peeling, off the leash, hands to the ceiling. I am a free roaming adult woman. Mortgage managing, calendar haggling, boss creating, boss commanding, lover philia, curly girl de rigueur. I am a free roaming adult woman. Flouncy pink gingham, one bedroom kingdom, over talk the walk, walk talk the trading, up for the moonlight, bored of the hay babies. I am a free roaming adult woman. Grateful for the side looks, growing to understand the sadness, paying back the lessons, becoming hard in the madness. Future completely open door, Jane Doe to the chances. I am a free roaming adult woman. Try and rap because it's tough, writing new diamonds in the rough, falling in love with the gaps between the laser guided stanzas, loving my femme, the funk, masculinity as it hammers. I am a free roaming adult woman. I'm free forming, struggle to get up in the morning, chat your ear off if you let me, in jokes about Maya Angelou lines if you get me. Free flowing, free spirited, 5G, free roaming adult woman. And on that one, that's all I wrote for there. I'll give you two. Thank you. I'll give you two other pieces, I think, and then we'll roll for a little bit of fun. And thank you for being so kind when I said my internet decided to run away. Okay. Mesmerized him with a smile. A love story slightly gone wrong. I have my father's eye wrinkles. So oft my cheeks have met my temples, a widening glow that my lips can barely contain. I cannot motion my lips falsely. It is a fire hungry inside my heart, desperate to pour out in sublime joy. Yet sometimes I forget it's on my face. So it sits so snugly while I watch others' successes, a banner for the delighted laugh behind it. It's my unconscious armour. It comes from amour, the love of wonder. It has been a beacon inviting softness. It may be taken as a vulnerability. I have definitely been a grinning fool, missing the context for my happiness. Yet once it was a spell, drawing a heart to mine unwittingly. I was so lost in his words, his charming diatribe, I had stopped and just beamed. The sunshine in my eyes must have radiated. He lost language mid-air. His pause broke into a grin. The silence was comfortable, and I could have waited centuries. The mysticism stopped. Propriety resumed. Still, my spirit was filled. I'm not sure a smile that lives in the eyes can truly be hidden by any mask. An unmasked moment of connection. I smile often because my inner phoenix flies to the top of my forehead and warms my senses. I mesmerized once with a kind grin. I hope secretly it might work again one day. And for finally of pieces actually written down, I think we'll go with trance and then a little bit of fun with the audience. Basically how I write poetry. Trance. 6 minutes, the full 360 seconds to find an epicenter, some form of meaning. 6 minutes. I feel my mind floating. The wonder as words become pictures, pictures become feelings. 6 minutes. Half-lidded eyes, headphones slightly tinny, darkening my room, keeping water with me. 6 minutes. There, found between beat 1 and beat 50, the guitarist sighs before a harmony. Pause. Tapping fingers motion out a symphony. Recapturing a soloist's tears. Why does that bit remind me of home? 6 minutes. Countdown now. As the seconds drop away, the timer moves slowly. Digital sands falling. 6 minutes. 5 breaths, slowly. 4 shifts of the body. 3 presses of the volume. 2 blinks. 2 blinks. Suddenly, one piece finished completely. Awaken, edit, done. Thank you. And for a final bit, and it's only fair after leaving you halfway through the show, out of an intermission, would you rather play based on theatre or play based on silliness? I leave it open to David and Rick, so kindly for helping. Which would you prefer?
I always like the answer both when people ask this or that.
Ooh, okay. Playfully theatrical. Okay. The hook that I didn't want to come. For those who've not seen me before, I have this game where I just write by speaking. It's my party trick. So what do we got? I ducked and must have hit some part of my computer because the hook swung around my head and took me off the internet. The flame and the fury. How could the lead actress be removed so quickly? Oh, it wasn't time for others to shine. Fabulous. And I ask, what is this? This spoken form that we utilize, this way of moving word to mouth, to stage. For that is what we have, this triangular situation, this proscenium. Speech, spoken. It is the perfect form, it is the completion, it is the chance to play, the chance to feel like a star again, but also director, also screenwriter of your own system. It is the very essence of improvisation, for you may have written that very beautiful piece 20 years ago and refound your 18-year-old self, still in love with someone long since been, still your wife, but also not. For back then she was your girlfriend. So you must find that 18-year-old again, give him new plays and new sidings, new stories. The passion, so Shakespearean as we walk in and out of frame. But what is the game? Well, I am a millennial. So by stating it, you've already lost. And I already won for the wonder of reminding us that this is all but a game. Great players, great systems of wording as we all promote the work we've worked so very hard on. And in that moment, trying to remember if you know how to say Googleheim as well as you can spell it. We are children again, in front of our friends, our families, our communities. It is the most terrifying thing, and so many of the people that I once shared a stage with have now moved on to the next stage of being parents and asked me how I can continue, and it is some sort of coffee and wine and water fuel that keeps it going. I often wonder, between my mental spaces, when did life become this way? And I think it has always been. I just haven't turned the page yet, and I want to stay in this scene for as long as possible. My ongoing joke, what I was going to go with, was I turned my hair blonde so it looked better on screen, and have decided to be Mae West, for I want to west as far as I east and east as far as I south. But suddenly, I am still the 14-year-old girl whose first production was, funnily enough, Jesus Christ Superstar. Ah, the irony. And I played Judas Iscariot, and by a stage miracle, as time is so circular, the director got it slightly wrong, and my dear, 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 dear hanger's rope never came. A wonderful problem. If I couldn't die properly on stage, I'd have to live and change the Bible. Oh, that's true, by the way. I almost threw myself in the band pit. It wasn't a nice feeling. Yet, is that not the same if we have a moment where we're not where we're meant to be? This is the magic of spoken word, is that we get to speak and people want to hear it. And thank you, particularly twice, for taking the time to hear me today.
Thank you. Wow, brilliant work. And as Ian said, your extemporaneous works, that's so hard to do, and you're doing it brilliantly. And talk about playful, you're talking about the grand stage, the not just the Globe Theater, but the Globes Theater of our globe. That's great to have that. You have that lovely perspective of watching the play of life, and that's something I attempt to gain in meditation all the time, to become the witness. It's great hearing you watch the play go by. And time is so circular. What a fascinating concept. I hear that that's how they see it in India, whereas in the Western world, we see time as a line, and that they see time as a circle. I have to look into that. All right, anybody comment? Let's let our mics open. Unstop the cork from your throat, as Whitman would say.
Let me start. Amazing.
We're speechless.
Yeah. Wow.
You weren't interrupted. You just got to come twice. That's all.
Yeah.
Because time is circular. She circled on back. Did a boomerang thing.
I was particularly amazed at your Ophelia poem. Thank you. Well done.
Thank you.
All of it was well done. But that really
Absolutely.
paid attention to that one. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
Personal and powerful metaphors. And in the same time, when you mentioned you used to be a teacher sometime, I think I would have known this even if you didn't mention it. There is some pedagogical perfume there. There is some influence of your students and of the teacher, which it used to have a whole sea of students before her or him, and that this is an eternal source of inspiration.
Mm.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
You know, Genevieve, I don't know if anybody noticed, but I did. I was thinking, this is something of Shakespeare. It's almost like you're incarnating Shakespeare. And right after I put up something of Shakespeare, you mentioned Shakespeare. And I think that is because there's a synchronicity. And I think when poets are really in the taproot of their imagination, that unity among us becomes visible. So I think you allowed that to happen because you were so free and transparent.
Thank you.
It's almost like doing an ongoing soliloquy, this kind of internal monologue. And the thing I really liked about it is there's no sort of self-pity or kind of bombastic. It's really straight out and very objective how you present yourself to us, and it's engaging. We want to hear and listen to it. Yeah. Keep the blonde locks as well.
Just for you, Ian. Just for you.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. What concordances, what lovely synchronicities we have at our show with themes and sub-themes coming up, and people echoing each other. It's beautiful. And Genevieve, thank you so much. What a brilliant double feature of the same artist. Thank God, it was lovely. I'm glad you came back. Wow. That is great. I miss acting.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, absolutely. Lovely. It's funny. I've been in in theater, TV, and film as a narrator, as an announcer, asked by directors who saw me at my open mic in Paris, and they liked the way I was announcing. Like, can you be an announcer in my film? I'm like, sure. Great stuff. Anyhow, Genevieve, very much moved. So happy to have had you here. And you can tell by the lively response from everybody that we are part of the conversation, and you included everyone in your grand theater of the globe. Thank you so much.
It's been
Awesome.
a pleasure. Thank you so much.